Prime Minister Modi's first stop was Poland. Poland and India have a strong connect that goes back to the days of Second World War. Around 5,000 Poles were provided refuge in India at Jamnagar and Kolhapur. Indian Prime Minister, on his visit to Poland, met the Polish refugees and paid his respects at the memorials. DD India correspondent Prasar Bharati travelled to Warsaw to bring you the story.
With tears in her eyes, 98-year-old Maria fondly remembers her husband Waislaw Stipula. Waislaw passed away recently. Young Waislaw found refuge in Jamnagar. It was arranged by the Principality of Jamnagar in Gujarat. The memories of his childhood have been carefully preserved. Maria narrates, all the Polish children in the refugee camp would fondly call the Maharaja of Jamnagar Bapu, which means father. When Prime Minister Modi came to Warsaw to offer his respects at the Jamnagar Memorial, Maria got a chance to meet him.
I was very nervous before meeting PM Modi, but when I saw him, I felt quite happy. I felt as if my husband was speaking to PM Modi through me.
Maria is only 2 years away from celebrating 100 years of her life on this earth. The memories of her husband and the memories of his childhood, which he spent 4 years in Jamnagar and 2 years in Kolhapur, are still fresh in her heart and in her eyes. She remembers how when Gujarat was struck by a terrible earthquake, the Poles here, the Indian Poles they call themselves, they collected money and they donated that money to the Gujarat and the affected people. From here, we will go to the house of Hendensky, who is the survivor and who also spent his early childhood in the refugee camps of Jamnagar and Kolhapur.
Driven from his home in Poland, Andres travelled with his mother and 2 siblings to India via Kazakhstan, Tehran, Karachi and finally reached WWII refugee camp in Kolhapur in Maharashtra, India. Andres goes down the memory lane through a collage of pictures. Now at 88, Andres remembers how the long and tiring journey to India snatched his mother and family from him. Andres lost his father, an army officer fighting against the Germans. And then it was the Principality of Kolhapur in India gave him shelter, love, care and education, all that a homeless orphan needs. In Warsaw, it was a great opportunity meeting the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi for Andres at the Kolhapur Memorial at Monte Cassino. Andres wishes that Narendra Modi's visit to Ukraine bring peace and harmony to the region.
I wish PM visit to Ukraine bring peace.
Andres is also the president of the Association of Indian Poles in Poland and is very proud and thankful of his Indian roots.
Mr. Hendensky was only 5 years old when he reached WWII in Kolhapur. He spent 5 years there and the memories of his early school time are still fresh in his mind. All he wants is that the friendship between India and Poland should grow stronger and stronger. In 2013, when he visited that school, he was so happy and surprised to see that they were 17 in number and now the students have grown up to the numbers of more than 300. And this is what he wants, like friendship, like years, the love should grow. With cameraman Sanjeev in Warsaw, this is Vishal Baristo for DT India.